Hi Aries, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your April 2020 tarot check for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if that's you, you are in the right spot. And I'm so glad to have you here with me today. If you've been a subscriber and liked, commented, and shared my videos, I just want to say thank you and I appreciate that so much. I am continuing to have fun and look forward to co-creating with you. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified when new videos are posted, which is about every month. So here we go. This is for Aries. April 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aries. All right. So we've got your current situation with the immediate influences. The Eight of Wands here with the Three of Cups, so certainly could be a reunion for some of you. And the, kind of the destiny of it, you have the Nine of Swords, but then in the distant past, you have the Eight of Wands, the more recent past, the Wheel of Fortune, but coming towards you, you have the Magician. You are represented by the Four of Cups. The people around you are the Page of Pentacles. Your fears about this are the Five of Wands, and the outcome is the Moon. Now, I do like to read the bottom of the deck, and you do have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, I do think you're in a very protective stance right now, and a lot of us are, right? I think globally we are going through a dark night of the soul. I've heard many spiritual teachers speaking on this whole situation, and it's a time for us to ascend. If we are able to accept some of the most unreasonable circumstances and then react in an even more unreasonable way, which is through love and compassion, we will ascend. Our soul will make that ascension. So you have here your immediate, your present position and the immediate influence. The present position is the Eight of Wands. So definitely about communication here, and the Three of Cups is the immediate influence. I do think this month you're going to be hearing from some kind of an ex, and I hate to start right off that clearly, but I'm going to, because I know sometimes people don't want to hear from them, but that's the truth. You're going to be guarded though. You're going to be getting communication from this person, and I actually think on some level you want it, but you're protective of yourself, of your family, and it's just not going to be clear cut in terms of you just kind of accepting this person back and skipping down, the daisy path with them. So, it is a time right now, though, where I think you're able to look around you and see many positive aspects in your life in terms of your financial stability, your family, your immediate family, friendships, being included in things. Many of us are in isolation, but there's still, people that are kind of reaching out and, hey, do you want to go for a walk, or contacting you through text, phone, things like that. But again, I do think this person is missing you. There was love there. There really was love there, but they caused you a lot of heartache in this situation. And that's where I think this starts to come into play, this Nine of Swords. And when they come back around, it gives you pause, but it also creates some unrest. It's like, oh, I finally got over this. You know how long this took me to get over you, and now here you show up again. Now, this year, astrologically speaking, Aries are supposed to be able to make headlines. And I say that with supposed to be because it's energy. We all have free will. So you have energy right now that is coming towards you, and it's going to be between June all the way through January. It is a perfect time for you to focus on career, on financial stability, on moving forward in terms of prospering and financial abundance. So part of the situation, I think, as you move forward is you have a hesitation there because I think you know intuitively that this is coming. You have this period of huge opportunity. I mean, again, this is where Aries will make headlines around the world. And you know that, at least on a deeper level. The part of you that's divinely guided is aware of it, and there's some hesitation to get involved with anything because you don't want anything else to stop you from this milestone time and hold you back from that. Now, I think that in the past, when this ended, you tried very hard to save it. You wanted it to last. You wanted to go the distance with this person, but there were just too many obstacles in the way, and they were not willing to do it. They were not willing to. They were very stubborn. They were very single-minded and very hurtful, quite frankly. And you tried. You really did. You put forth a yeoman's effort to continue a relationship that was meant to, at that time at least, it was meant to end. And when it did, some things happened for you. This is the more recent past. It's the conclusion of a cycle. Again, this is where I feel like you have gotten over it, and you're really hesitant to bring it back around because you know what you're capable of. I feel like this person was very competitive with you, and it may not have been, directly with them, but they would find subtle ways to do it, like bringing up other people. Oh, this person's so, fit, and they're running a marathon, and they're really into working out, and they would do it in kind of a passive aggressive way. And I also think there were part of you that didn't want to be completely successful because you knew there was an imbalance. I haven't really talked energies here, but you definitely have Pisces here. You have air. You got a lot of fire here. And you do have some earth, and water. Could be a Pisces if you were dealing with them. You muted yourself a little bit. You kind of leveled down so that they wouldn't feel insecure around you. And Aries can't take that for long. So I do feel like, excuse me, I do feel like for many of you, that conclusion of that cycle led into stepping into your own personal power. So here's the energy that's coming forward, and this is a manifestation card. So set your intentions, especially with this full moon that will be coming. Set your intentions and know that thoughts become things, okay? You can have, do, or be anything. I actually recently bought a subscription to an Abraham Hicks live broadcast. It happens 3 times a week, and it was phenomenal yesterday. I listened to it, their hour-long broadcast. And it just reminds me that we have the ability to bring heaven to earth, especially with this card. It tells you this relationship could have a lot for you. I mean, the main issue is, again, we respond in an unreasonable way, which seems, not fitted. Boy, this person really hurt me. Why would I give them compassion? Well, it's not for them, it's for you. So when you can do that, you can transcend. But this is a very transformative time for you. And again, this card has every element in it. The money's there, the stability, the passion, the love, the trust, and it's infinite abundance. So you were a channel for energy, and I feel like you are able to weather the storm. Aries goes where other signs can't go. We're the ram. We are able to climb up that mountain where others can't go. And you're doing it. You're going to do it as you move forward. So quiet your mind, meditate, let your vibration rise, and see what comes forward. You'll be infinitely guided towards something. I think for some of you, it will be a time of making money, where you may capitalize on an online business, where you start to figure out in a time like this, sometimes face-to-face commerce is not the best way, right? I mean, there's many businesses that are really struggling right now because that's the entire business. And once they are unable to, do business in that way, they're not able to sustain, whereas online has continued. So I really like the energy that comes ahead. Now, you're going to get an offer. I mentioned this before. But you just are not sure that you want to take it. You're just not that into it because you see your own potential. This is also advice to go outside, meditate, like I said, raise your own vibration, and see what comes next. You're not codependent. You're not needing this person. and you're not really needing anyone. It's like you're learning very much so how to live an unconditional experience. And those of us that have mastered unconditional living are the least affected by something like a pandemic and something like a global dark night of the soul. We're able to, accept things a little bit easier, be a little bit lighter, and certainly freer. So, again, I told you you're going to get an offer. This person does come with an offer with this Page of Pentacles. Now, in terms of a page, again, he's a bit of an immature energy, but he does want to bring an offer forward towards you and a bit of luck. So I do think that this person wants long-term happiness for you, with you, and they can be kind of playful and have kind of high energy, but I get a little bit of a sort of bipolar, almost manic feeling from them, where they can just be a bit like I said, immature, and just the energy can be kind of bouncing around where it's just not as stable. But they are going to offer a commitment. I do think as far as money is concerned, they're not destitute. They're not coming through for some kind of secondary gain like financial stability. It's not like that. But they're definitely going to have an opportunity here. Your fear, though, is that, like I said, that manic type of energy lends itself to a lot of chaos. And so you are not interested in that. You are kind of single-minded right now on focusing on that financial goal, and it's coming. So the focus there, it's like almost like an urgency in a way. There's like just this underpinning of, I need to do this. And you're right, you do, because it's going to be very abundant for you. Sometimes people will say, I work really well under pressure. And the reason why is because they become more focused under pressure. That's all it is. That's why they work better, because they realize, okay, I need to get serious now. That's kind of the feeling of this, like, I need to get serious about some other things, and this is just not as important. But I do think this person's been very, very protective about their feelings. Again, it could be a Pisces. They've been very guarded, very protective. I don't think you've been in communication at all. And they want to come forward, but they're afraid of the rejection. And I think intuitively they know that you're not going to be where you were a year ago. It's not going to be as easy just to walk right back in. But again, I do feel like with this new moon or full moon that's coming, you will find that the truth and more will be revealed to you. So it's really up to you, Aries, if you want to take a chance on them. But as far as your money and, financial stability, that is for sure coming through, and it's going to be huge. It really is going to be huge. So this is a Money and the Law of Attraction card from Abraham Hicks. The law of attraction responds to my vibration. A belief is nothing more than a chronic pattern of thought, and you have the ability, if you try even a little bit, to begin a new pattern, to tell a new story, to achieve a different vibration, and to change your point of attraction. The law of attraction is responding to your vibration, and you can easily change your vibrational point of attraction by visualizing the life you desire and hold your attention upon those images until you begin to feel relief, which will indicate that a true vibrational shift has focused. So that feeling of relief tells us when we've been able to shift our vibration, and it's exciting when it happens. I want to give you too a Whisper of Love card. This is an oracle card for attracting more love into your life. So if you've been feeling isolated, know that you're not alone. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Boy, isn't that true? So this is going to be, 2020 is going to be the year for the Ram. And I am excited to see what happens in your lives in the next 6 months. And know, again, that, ask and it is given. All you have to do is ask and receive. Ask, believe, and receive. So I love you so much, Aries, and I'll be back again for a weekly reading.